everyone. So my name is Shivy Williams and I am your health, wellness, and fitness accountability coach, and I help you reach your goals by holding you accountable for reaching them. And one way I do that is with these awesome motivational messages. So I hope you guys are ready. So today's question is who's in the fight, right? Who is in the fight? And also, what are you going to do to win this fight? So let's just start off by saying, number one, the fight is not easy and the fight is not fair, right? So when it comes to this healthy weight loss journey or your healthy weight loss or healthy lifestyle journey, the fight is not fair. Hey, Jean. Hey, Karen. And the fight is not easy. So I'm just here to tell you that there are going to be some rounds in this fight that you're going to win, and there are going to be some rounds where you are going to lose. So how do you stay in the fight and not give up and stay consistent and win, right? So here's a couple things that you can do. Number one, to stay in the fight, you must get some rest, right? You must get enough rest so that you will not use the excuse of I'm too tired to get my workout in. And so you have to get rest. That's number one into winning this fight. Number two into winning this fight is you have to change the way you eat. And a lot of you guys already know that. To win this fight, the biggest and probably the most difficult thing to do is to change your eating habits. Now, how do you do that, right? Hey, Alicia. So how do you do that? Number one, don't try to change overnight, right? A lot of our bodies, I'm telling you, it is going to fight you. You're going to get in that ring and those cravings are going to be coming at you, hitting you left and right and punching at you, right? And so you don't want to try to do it all at one time, right? So what do? You gradually start doing things. A lot of times we already know what we have to do. Basically, a lot of people say, stop eating what you already eat, right? But what happens when you kind of are eating pretty healthy, right? And you still not quite making it there. So what you got to do is you have to honestly look and be truthful with yourself and say, what is it that I'm eating and what can I change? For some people, everybody tries something different. So I'm not going to tell you need to go on a diet. I actually hate the word diet. So you really need to start incorporating your fresh fruit, your raw veggies, eat your fresh vegetables. And don't come up with an excuse of it is so expensive. Is it more expensive for you to live an unhealthy lifestyle and be on medication, high blood pressure, diabetes? Is it more expensive to be there, or is it more expensive to eat healthier foods? Some of you live in a city where you can actually get fresh fruits and vegetables for free, right? So look around and go to farmers markets and see what you can get that would be fresh and that won't cost you as much money. So you definitely have to think about, like, how am I changing my healthy lifestyle? What am I eating for breakfast, right? Some of us eat smoothies and drink smoothies. And sometimes, depending on what your smoothie is, it's not bad, but it's also not good depending on how much fruit you put in it, right? So it can be way too much fruit. Let's see. So it can be way too much fruit, and so you want to make sure you are mixing it with fruits and vegetables. You can have carrots, and you can have kale, and you can have spinach. I always have spinach. That's my go-to. I have avocado in mine, bananas, berries. If you're going to have fruit, you definitely want to stick closer to berries than anything else. So you definitely want to make sure that you are doing that. So you want to eat breakfast, but also listen to your body and know what's good for your body, because for some people, right, depending on their body is not, just doesn't like breakfast. So if you've gone a long time without eating breakfast, then just listen to your body and figure out what really would work for you, right? So some of us have snacks in the afternoon and one snack in the morning. I usually have either fruit for a snack or I have nuts. And I will tell you this, not only that, but listen to your body when it comes to your food, because one of the things I've realized as I am going into this crazy menopause phase is my body does not like nuts like it used to. So I can eat nuts now and I am so bloated. Oh my gosh, that is completely different. I used to be able to eat nuts and I was fine. So now I have to listen to my body, and now I have to cut back on nuts and not eat them as much. In our challenge that we're doing, our push-up challenge, you know, some of us are posting our foods, and somebody in the group who is watching this video posted cereal. Somebody else talked about cereal. And I used to be a cereal lover. I used to eat really sweet cereals, and then I gradually changed from eating sweet cereal to like Special K. I love Honey Nut Cheerios. And then I stopped eating cereal altogether. I don't do milk, I do almond milk, but I stopped eating cereal altogether. And then one day I decide, oh, you know, I kind of have a craving for cereal, so I'm gonna eat me some Honey Nut Cheerios. It's my go-to. So I go buy some and I eat it, and my body, let me tell you guys, my body hated the cereal. I mean, my stomach was upset. It had a really weird taste, like in my mouth. And let me tell you, I loved Honey Nut Cheerios. So sometimes you have to listen to your body when it comes to certain foods, because maybe you can't eat certain foods anymore. So when it comes to also eating food, stop trying to give yourself excuses like, I can't do that. You can do it. You really can. You can change the way you eat. So in the fight, because I'll be on that topic forever, in the fight, to win the fight, you must get some sleep, right? You must have enough sleep so you're not so tired and exhausted. Number 2, you must change the way you eat and start thinking about food in a different way. How is this food going to help you reach your goals? When you go to eat something and you're craving something, how is that going to help you reach your goals? I will say this also. That doesn't mean that you're going to always be perfect. I am not perfect when it comes to this. I think the other day I had like 2 Doritos, which then I didn't even like the Doritos. And then I had like 2 Pringles, and then I didn't like the Pringles either. Then I was like, oh, that was a waste of my time. I didn't even like those. But it doesn't mean you're always going to be perfect on the journey, right? I had a popsicle the other day. So it doesn't always mean it's going to be perfect. But what you want to do is you definitely want to make sure that your good days, your good meals outweigh all those bad ones. So enough about food. So now, to win this fight, you need to exercise, right? Exercise. And sometimes this is an area where a lot of people fall in because they give the excuse of, I don't have time. I don't have time to exercise. But really, do you not have time? Or is it that you just don't want to? Sometimes on this journey, you have to be honest with yourself. You cannot win the fight if you're not being honest with yourself. That's like a boxer getting in the ring and him thinking, I'm going to lose this fight. I can almost guarantee you every boxer that gets in the ring says they're going to win. They are going to win the fight. They don't care how good that person is. They don't care how bad that person is. They don't care. Their objective and their goal is to win the fight. And they do what it takes to win the fight. They practice, they practice, they practice. They're running, they're running, they're running. They're sparring. They're doing what it takes to win the fight. And you have to do what it takes to win this fight. They get in the ring, they get in the ring. I'm sure some of y'all have seen boxing matches. They get in the ring and some of them lose and some of them win. But some of them lose, but guess what they do? They get back up to fight again. They just get back to practicing. They take a look and they say, okay, what did I do in this fight that was different than the sorry. How did this person beat me? So now you need to look at your own fight. If you fall down, you need to say, how did I mess up? What did I do? What can I improve on so that I do win this fight? So how do I get rid of my excuses? And how do I start exercising more, right? What excuses are keeping me back? So now you got to look at your at what you're doing to stay in the fight and what you're doing to lose the fight. So if it comes to when it comes to exercise, what are you doing? Now, a lot of you know I do workout videos Monday through Friday. Sometimes I'll throw one in on a Saturday, and they are free. So first of all, there's no excuse. And they are in my home, right? So I'm doing exercise for you at home to show you that, yes, you can work out at home. We work out for less than 20 minutes this time, around 20 minutes. Usually it's less than 30 minutes. It's a good, and it's for anyone. So I don't want to hear your excuses of, well, I can't work out because I can't do it. But you can. So here are a couple of things you can do when it comes to exercise, and I show you guys this all the time. You can do high knees. Bow. Everyone can do this. Everyone. You could do it while you're watching TV. You're watching your favorite TV show. How about if you like to read, take your book and you read and you basically do high knees. You can march in place and read, right? You can march in place and read. I don't have my chair over here. I'm going to sit on this stool. You can sit on your couch, on a chair. Guess what you do? Hopefully this won't fall. Ride the bike. Lean back and ride the bike. Now this is going to work your abs and legs, and so you can ride the bike. Y'all already know you can do push-ups, right? You can do wall push-ups. You can do ab work. You can do whatever you want. You can put on music and dance for 10 minutes. I don't care what you do. You just have to be able to move and stop giving yourself all these excuses. If you have kids, like you have little kids, you can use them for weight, right? You can hold them and you can squat with them, right? You can squat with them. You can do side twists. They don't be thinking you playing. So you just do this with them until they get tired. You put them down, let them go do what they're doing, and then you finish, right? And you just keep working out. You can do punches. Works the waist. You can do side leg lifts. Look at that. Right while you watch a commercial. You can do jumping jacks. Modified is just stepping out side to side. Or full. Right? So there really is no excuse. You can go to YouTube and there's any video you want to do, any workout video, including mine on LBX Fitness, right? On my LBX Fitness YouTube channel. So you go there and you subscribe. I upload videos Monday through Friday. You guys have got to stop with the excuses. So here it is, time. If you start going back to number one, if you go to bed a little earlier, you can get up a little earlier and at least start getting a 10-minute exercise in. If you guys have a lunch break, maybe you take 5 minutes and walk around the building inside, right? No excuses, inside the building and you walk. Maybe it's only 5 minutes. So if you have to take your kids to practice or whatever, is there something you can do while you're there? Can you walk in the building? Can you do something at all? You guys can always, when you go to the restroom, you can always do squats. You're already in the stall, nobody's gonna see you, and you do, let's just say, 20 squats, right? Use the bathroom, come on out. Who's gonna know? So you guys can do the workouts. The question I have is, do you want it bad enough? Do you want to win this fight bad enough to do what you have to do to win? That is up to you. No one can, a trainer, me, any video, DVD video you do, anything you do, no one can make you do the workouts. You have to make yourself do the workouts. You have to be consistent. You have to have the drive. Just imagine if a boxer said, you know, now I'm not going to work out today. I'm not going to eat healthy. I'm not going to do none of that stuff that would make me win a fight. They don't do none of that stuff. Then they get in the ring and then what? But they expecting to win. I'm going to get in the ring, not put any work in, any work at all that hard work. I'm not putting any of that in because I don't have the time. I'm too tired. I just don't feel like it today. But they get in the ring thinking they're going to win. That's not going to work, is it? Hecky no. No. So Karen says she does all of her workouts at home. Jean said you just have to take the first steps. That's it. And the first steps don't have to be 30 minutes. It doesn't have to be an hour. It doesn't have to be what you see other people do. It doesn't have to be in the gym. It can just be at your home, right? Even if you live in an apartment. So, you know, if you live in an apartment, then you got to just find a time where you can do it. Does your apartment have a workout area? Go there. If it doesn't, you know, if you live on the bottom floor, you know, when are people not going to be there? If you live, if you live on the top floor, when are people not going to be under you? If you live on the bottom floor, you know, when are people not going to be around? You just have to find the time and the space to do it so that you can win. Another thing that will help you to win is to stay off that scale. Stay off the scale. So what we have here is to win this fight, number one, get some rest and get some sleep. Number two, you have to change your eating habits. Number three, you have to exercise. And number four, step away from that scale. Monitor how you're doing by pictures and also by the way your clothes are fitting. You know, sometimes our looks can be deceiving even to us and to other people. So pay attention to the way your clothes fit. Pay attention to the way your inches are, right? Take a tape measure, measure yourself. Take pictures, progress pictures once a month. I like to always suggest that. Take those progress pictures once a month. You know, you guys have to, I know at first when you first start, it's not easy. You might not even like it. You may not even enjoy it, right? But consistency is the key. And the more consistent you are, the more you'll start to see those changes, especially in pictures. You'll see those changes and you'll be like, yes, I need to keep going. I need to keep doing this. I see it is working. Now, it may not look like it's working to you if you look in the mirror every day, but pictures will definitely tell a story for you. Taking your measurements will definitely tell a story for you. When your clothes start getting too big, not gonna say nothing. When your clothes start getting too big, you need to get rid of them. Get rid of them. What are you keeping too big clothes around for? Do you plan on getting back in them? The whole goal is you're not getting back in those old clothes. Don't do it. Don't keep them. Get rid of them. Take them to Goodwill. Take them, give them to somebody you know. Throw them out. I don't know. I don't care. So like for me, I can't afford to gain anyway because I don't even have any bigger clothes, right? And menopause is causing some strange fat to end up being in places that it didn't used to be in. So, but you're not trying to go back to where you used to be. Now, I understand as people do, like they may keep one thing. Maybe you keep one pair of pants or one really big, too big shirt that you used to wear. One thing. And then you get rid of all the rest, right? Because you want to motivate and encourage people. So what you do is you keep that one thing so you can show people, here's where I used to be, here's where I'm at now. So the journey can take a long time. What I want you guys to think about when it comes to this journey is that you're in it for life. There is no end goal, right? Because there's a lot of ups and downs on the journey, but there is no end goal. It's like running a marathon. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And we're just in this to win it. We're in this boxing match for 12 rounds. We're not in it for only one round. We are in it to win it, and we have got to fight hard, which means you have to practice, right? Boxers practice. They actually do things outside of the norm, right? Any athlete does things outside of the norm if they want to win, right? They are basketball players. There are some basketball players, they're really good. You know why? One, maybe they're very talented, but two, because they put the work in outside of any other time that other players will. So people that play basketball, maybe they just don't only go to practice. Outside of practice, they are also practicing. They're doing free throws and they're doing laps and they're doing whatever they need to do. Football players, maybe outside of practice, they're throwing the ball. They're doing things. They're watching games. They're doing things to improve on themselves and to make sure that they can win. So that's what you guys need to do. You want to win? If you want to win, then you need to fight and you need to stay in the fight and you have to have a plan. You have to have a plan. So what's your plan? What's your plan to win? What is your plan to win? Consistency, commitment, dedication. One of the things that has helped me immensely, my downfall is water. It always has been. I've always said that. And Jean gave me, I got home one day. No, I didn't. I was on my way to work and saw something on the porch. I was like, telling my husband, there's a package on the porch. We didn't even know it was there. Then I get a message that says, hey, did you get my gift? And I was like, oh, that must be what that box was on the front porch. So when I get home, I opened it from work and it was this water bottle. And I was like, yes, this is what I need. And every day I have been drinking my water. I'm going to go get it. I have been drinking my water bottle. Here it is. I am behind today. I'm at the 3 o'clock mark, right? It is going on 5 o'clock. I should be down here where it says don't give up. I'm at the feeling awesome. I had a very long day today, which has taken me off my water game. But let me tell you guys something. I am in this to win it. I am in this fight. So before I go to sleep tonight, this bottle of water is going to be gone. The only problem with that is I will be up peeing all night. In the middle of my sleep, I will have to get up and go to use the bathroom. It has been happening the last couple of days because I've been drinking at the end of, right before I go to sleep. So I've been finishing. But I usually start early in the morning. This says 7 o'clock. I usually start at 4 o'clock during my workout, just so I have enough time to drink it all. But I'm not going to give up. I'm going to finish this today, and that's what it's going to take for me to win, right? I'm in this fight. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to conquer this thing because this is my weakness. I'm going to conquer it and win the fight. So you guys, that's like my message for today, because you all know, if you've watched me before, you know I will keep on talking. And my husband be like, you know, you was on there for like way longer. So I am going to leave this with you guys. If you guys want to win in your journey, you have got to win the fight. You have got to get your rest and sleep. You've got to give up all those excuses. You've got to find the time. You find the time for everything else. Why can't you? And a lot of you are like, oh, I am very good at multitasking. I am a multitasker. I can multitask well. Well, then multitask and exercise. Watch TV, read a book, and exercise at the same time. Multitask. So you can multitask. So make sure you guys are eating your healthy meals. And sometimes people will say, well, I don't know what to eat, but you do. Google, just imagine about 20 years ago, I don't think there was even Google. We had cookbooks. Y'all can still get cookbooks, but what makes it even easier for you to eat healthy is that you have a search engine, Google, Yahoo, Bing, and you type in healthy recipes, weight loss recipes. There's no excuse. You find some and you cook them. It's just that easy. Changing your eating habits. Exercising is really supposed to be 4. Exercising also, right? Make sure you're getting your exercise in. And I told you guys how you guys could do that. You also definitely want to make sure you're drinking your water. Out of all of the liquid you drink, you should drink more water than anything else, right? It helps to detoxify your body. It helps with your bowel movements. It helps with your kidneys. It helps when you go to the doctor and they say, like they told me I was dehydrated because I'm drinking enough water. So it helps with all those things. It really helps your skin and your hair and your nails. It helps a lot of things when you're drinking your water. So make sure you drink your water. So you guys, consistency, commitment, giving up excuses, being dedicated to what you said you were going to do, right? And then last but not least, if you are really, really struggling, let me know. You can always join one of our 30-day challenges where I will tag you every day. We are posting our meals. We are doing push-ups this time. So we are being committed to showing up at least once a week to check in. I have this time decided I am showing up daily in our 30-day group doing a video. So for those people who just struggle with it and they're like, oh, well, they have something to look forward to. They can say, I'm going to go in here. She's going to be doing the video. I'm going to do it with her. That's right. You're going to do it with me. Do it with me. All right, you guys. So you guys can also subscribe to my YouTube channel, LBX Fitness on YouTube. Click the subscribe button so that way you know when I post videos. So I hope this video helps you guys to kind of stay in the fight. I gave you some tips on how you can win the fight. Now, make sure you guys share this video, and I will see you if you are joining me in the next workout video. We are going to be doing some stretching, 10-minute stretch workout. Again, my workouts are for anyone and everyone. I get rid of all of your excuses. Everyone have a great day. Bye.
Keep pushing on, things are gonna get better.